Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Frank in Action and welcome you here. So in this video we will be talking about installing the Nativecamp for Teachers application. So what are the benefits and what are the things, or what are the things, or what are the mistakes other teachers are doing and wondering why they are not receiving any incentives, or they're not receiving any email about the incentives. So here you go, guys. So I'll be talking about that ones, but make sure to stay tuned. I'll be right back. Alright, so thank you so much for staying in our content for today. So again, we'll be talking about the incentives that you will be getting just by downloading the application. So installing and downloading the applications for Nativecamp for Teachers. Again, Nativecamp for Teachers, not Nativecamp Student. So some teachers are actually downloading that one and they will be able to check their reviews and everything, but I highly suggest to also download the Nativecamp for Teachers application. So this is actually an application for you to do a remote scheduling on your classes. So the main function for that is for you to cancel there, or if you cannot use your computer, you can cancel your classes ahead of time using your mobile app. So it is very important also that you can download and you install this application, because it will allow you to receive a lot of incentives just by downloading that one. So I noticed this one before, guys, that I was not using the application that much, so I have to upgrade to another iPhone, and then I noticed that I was not downloading and I'm not activating my Nativecamp for Teachers application. And compared before, I was not receiving any incentive email about summer games, about those plus 80 plus 35 pesos per class every Saturday and Sunday. I noticed that one, so I was like, oh my god, I remember that they are actually reminding me that I have to install this Nativecamp for Teachers for me able to get those incentives or email, or for me to qualify for those campaign that Nativecamp is offering to our teachers. So here's the thing, I tried to install that one and here you go. I was able to get a lot of emails, and I was given the chance to be more updated about the upcoming campaign that Nativecamp is offering to our teachers. So make sure, guys, that you are going to download that one. So the question is, how are you going to download this? If you are using an Android phone, you can go to your Play Store. Is it a Play Store? I'm not sure. Is it a Play Store? But yeah, you can get that one. And then for the Android, for your iOS phone, you can go to, is it a Play Store? Yes, I think it is a Play Store, but for Google Play, I think so, for the Android. So you're just going to search Nativecamp for Teachers. So you'll be able to get two applications. So first is for the students to use the application Nativecamp and take our lessons, and the other one is for teachers scheduling. So make sure to read the reviews first before you install those application. Okay, so those applications are both okay to download. Again, for the other one, that's for our students, but other teachers are actually downloading that one and using that that application just for them to check the review of their students. But actually, you don't have to do that. You can just go to your computer and check manually your application. I mean your profile. Okay, so how are you gonna do that? You just go to nativecamp.net waiting and then /detail, and then put your ID number. If you don't know how to do that, you can just comment below your ID number, and I'm gonna give you your link right away so that you can check it manually by yourself using your computer. But again, guys, if you want to do it more portable, you can actually just download the two applications. But again, guys, for you able to get those incentives, you have to download the Nativecamp for teachers, the one that you can use for scheduling. Okay.
Hello there! Welcome to Nativecamp, the perfect place to study English.
Now, what are the things that we are going to talk about? I just want to share you guys one of my experience with a student. Okay, so I want to share it to you. I will not mention his or her name, but I just want to share to you the general information that I got from her, and then what are the learnings that I get. So here at Nativecamp, it's not about teaching. It's about also learning, and that's keep you motivated to work here at Nativecamp. It's just like when you are giving force, energy to something, you become drained. And the only thing that you can do is to absorb more energy again by sleeping. If you keep on discharging learning or discharging your information and you don't have any input to yourself, I bet that's the time you're gonna feel very demotivated, and that's the time you feel like no growth. Okay, and that's something that I really want to always repeat in my content here in my YouTube channel, is that you really have to invest on your personal growth. You have to really learn how to listen and also learn from your students. Our students most of the time are very experienced people, and those people are very successful in their own career path. And maybe in their English, they're still in the process of learning, but in their job or career path, they have been so very successful already. And you really have to open your mind. You really have to be more open-minded about learning from them. And you know what? If you have that kind of mindset that you want to learn from them through their experience also, and you are there to help them improve their English, you will become more silent during your lesson. You will know how to ask them questions properly, to gain information, to learn from them, and they will be very confident to share about their experience. And the only thing that you're gonna do there is you just take note, keep on typing those mispronounced and those sentences that you think that is to be improved, or you can actually suggest any sentence construction to make their sentence better. So that's the thing, the only job that you can do. But you know what, if you come to think of it, here at Nativecamp, you stayed here, you're actually teaching, but those students that we are having here are actually teaching us also how to live life. Yes, so you have to live your life. You know how to rest. You don't have to quit right away. You can actually just rest for a while and go back grinding. So I'm gonna share to you again my very memorable experience last week. I was talking to a woman, my student, and she was actually sharing about her experience in her job, and she's actually working as a tour guide in Japan, and she's into international tour guiding department. So it means that she is actually talking with American and other nationalities, not for Japanese. So she speaks English very well, and I was able to hear her side about the job, and as of this moment, it's actually affected because of the pandemic. However, one thing that I noticed about her is her attitude of being so positive about things. Like, of course, as of this moment, it's lesser opportunity to get more clients because, again, she's in the international department of her company. It means that she is actually supposed to tour guide a lot of foreigners, especially for the Tokyo Olympic. However, because of what is happening right now, it prohibits her to do her job, and it means no job, no opportunities to earn. So I suggested her to just, okay, if that would be your thing, what is your motivation? Why do you want speaking English? She wants to teach something. She wants to talk to people like that. So I told her, like, why not becoming a teacher here at Nativecamp? And we were just, like she said, like she laughed at me and she told me, you think I can do that? I actually told her that the essence of being here at Nativecamp as a Japanese teacher teaching English is not about knowing about how to teach English, but becoming an inspiration to our students that it is actually possible to see someone never been in a different country before, never been living for such long time in other countries, in an English country, but just staying in Japan, able to speak English as like that. So she's actually very good. She's excellent in speaking English. She has good vocabulary. She has a very good what I call this one, language lexicon, or like that. So she has a very good vocabulary, and I really appreciate it. And I told her that don't make English, about grammar or pronunciation or everything as your weakness. Make your strength be your, what I call this, fuel in teaching English here at Nativecamp, to be an inspiration to our students to keep on learning. So this is something that I learned in our conversation, and I said to myself, I never thought in my whole career here at Nativecamp that I will be able to inspire someone to pursue another career, especially in this situation in the world right now. I'm so happy that when she came back to my class, she was able to tell me that she is already part of Nativecamp as a teacher, and she is now preparing for the whole things, the account information, and those things. So it only means, guys, that you're not only sharing or teaching students, but you're actually there, a very powerful individual who can influence other people's lives. The lives of other people are very important, and the lives of other people that you influence are very significant. They are very fragile. And in that very particular situation, it reminds me that you really have to you have to really make sure that your blessings has to be shared to other people. As what I've said in my previous content, you are actually blessed because you are designed to help other people. All right, you are blessed because God wanted you to help other people also. So just make sure to always ripple goodness, kindness to other people. If negativities happen, don't worry, a lot of people were gonna listen to you. You don't have to put that in the social media. Just make sure that you are going to share that to the right people and show your positivities to the world. Make sure that your positivities, your inspiring experience will ripple and influence people, not your negativities. So again, guys, that would be my motivational talk as of this moment. I hope you're gonna get value to that. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm actually talking through my heart, not through my mind. And I really apologize about my background if you don't like it. But again, guys, thank you so much for listening to this talk. Again, this is Frank, and thank you so much for watching this. This is Frank in Action. Thank you, everybody. Peace.